Hello everyone, welcome to the How to Harp Summer Harp Weekend. I can't believe it's finally here actually. There's been so much in the planning that it feels quite strange that it's finally arrived. I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes to mill in. Hopefully some of you will join us for the little launch party. So if you are here, please let us know, give us a comment, let us know where you're joining us from, so that we know that we have some of you listening. We've been hard at work today behind the scenes in How to Harp, just making sure all the little bits are together. It's so funny when you actually get to it, you realise just how many little things need to be in place in the background for these things to run smoothly. So fingers crossed we have it all finished now. Have you got anyone joining us? Hey, here we go. Hello, Pamela. So nice to have you. Thank you for joining in the welcome party. And Catherine, hello. Lovely to have you. Really excited. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad that you guys are tuning in. Feskarma, hello. Give it a how. We're going down the Gaelic route, are we? I like it. Hi from the Netherlands. Hello, Karen. It's so good to see you. I'm here and William is, of course, behind the scenes helping us out. Hello, Jen. Lovely, lovely that you could join us. Greetings from Northeast Ohio. Great. We've got some real far-flung places coming in. And Jessica's here from Vancouver Island. Hello. Hello from Florida. Hi, Janet. So nice to have you. Hello everyone. It's really great that you guys are all joining us. South Wales, hiya. And Kim's here too from Vermont. Thank you for the weekend. Hey, thank you for getting us to organise this weekend. I feel like I'm getting as much from the weekend as all of you guys are. There is so much going on. I am really excited about getting stuck into it all. And it looks like lots of you are joining here and excited to get stuck in too. Now, if you're joining because you noticed that Heather went live and you're thinking, what on earth is she talking about? Well, this weekend is our How to Harp Summer Harp Weekend. And this is where we kind of open the doors to How to Harp. And we almost have a whole month of what we offer in How to Harp in a weekend. Now, in truth, it's not actually possible for us to do everything that we do in How to Harp in one weekend. But we have a whole weekend of exciting events, and that's exactly what we've got in store for you. And of course, this entire weekend is completely free. It's a little gift from How to Harp to the harping community, completely free of charge for anyone to get involved in. You don't have to be part of the How to Harp membership. You don't have to be a harpist. You can just be interested in the harp and having a little nosy. You can be from anywhere. All you have to do is sign up. Okay, and we'll put the sign up link in the description of this video. In fact, I believe it's in the description of this video. I think we've been on the ball and it's in the description. But you just have to sign up and we will send you the Zoom links to get involved. I'm going to share the whole program with you and we'll send you the Zoom links and the PDFs that you need to get involved in the weekend. And right now we have our launch party. So if anyone has any questions about the weekend that I can help you with, please do pop them in the comments. Lots of you still coming in saying hello, so it's great to have you all here. Thank you, everyone. If you do have any questions, do pop them in the comments, and William is here behind the scenes. He can save all your questions and make sure that we get them all answered for you. So any questions that you have about the weekend. Now, I think it's time for us to tell you everything that's happening this weekend because we have such a full schedule. And I'm going to go through each event and tell you just a little bit about what is going to happen in each of those. And in order to do that, I'm going to pull the schedule up in front of me. Otherwise, I will definitely tell you something that's not happening. And we do not want that, do we? Well, just now, of course, we have our welcome party. Welcome, everyone. And our first session tomorrow is aptly going to be our warm-up session. So that is at 1 p.m. UK time. Now, if you've already signed up, you'll have received a full schedule all written out for you. And also tomorrow morning, we have all the Zoom links scheduled to go out. So those are all being released tomorrow morning for you guys. But 1 p.m. UK time is our warm-up and technical session with me. Now, we do actually have a focus for this weekend, which is going to run through our technical session into our tunes. And that focus is going to be harmonics. So we're going to be learning all about the scale of harmonics together. Maybe you are already great at harmonics and you might pick up some new tips. Or maybe you've never tried harmonics before and you're going to give them a little bit of a go. Now, harmonics are often shared as a more intermediate skill set on the harp. However, it's actually something that everyone of all levels can have a go at trying. It's all just about learning the right technique. And so in our warm-up and technical session tomorrow, we will start by warming ourselves up at the harp. And then we will look at the technique that you guys need for harmonics. We're going to look at right-hand harmonics and left-hand harmonics, and we're going to look at a few different approaches to them. So those of you who've played them before might find something new in this session. So I'm really looking forward to that session. I can hear that the dogs are also looking forward to the session in the background. So that's great. Everyone can get involved. That's at 1 p.m. UK time tomorrow. Our next session is at 3 p.m. UK time. And that is going to be our beginner session. Now, this is the only session, our kind of tune sessions over the weekend that are linked. So in this beginner session at 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow, that's Saturday the 29th of June, we're going to be learning the melody of the weekend. I'm going to tell you what that is in just a minute. And we're going to be learning the beginner arrangement. Now, when we return to this on Sunday in our intermediate session, we won't be relearning the melody. It's the same melody. So these are the only sessions that are linked. And in order for you to really take part in the intermediate session on Sunday, it's great if you can be at or watch the replay of the beginner session. Some sessions I have to work are the replays. Yes, Yoka, there are replays. That's a great question. So we will be sending the replay links at it's not actually the end of each day, it's at the start of the next day. So the Saturday replay links will be sent out on Sunday morning with the Sunday morning Zoom links. So you'll get the Sunday morning Zoom links and the Saturday replay links. On the Monday morning, you'll get the replay links for the whole weekend. Okay, so everything is recorded and available on replay. It's only going to be available to those of you who have signed up. So please do, if you want those replay links, please do sign up. So our beginner session and of course our melody for the weekend. Our melody is going to be the beautiful traditional Scottish tune, Caw the Yows. Now this means call the sheep. So the yow is a female sheep in Scots. Caw the yows means call the sheep. So I'm going to start by playing for you the melody, just the melody that we're going to be looking at. This is the melody that we'll be looking at with the beginners and the intermediates, but we'll be learning this melody in the beginner session. So I should say that everything is in the key of C major. I'm saying C major because it's not actually C major, it's a mode. But as far as your harp, levers or pedals go, everything in the warm-up and technical session and for our tunes is in C major. I've done this so that it's really accessible to everyone. So if you have a harp that has no levers, you're good to go. If you're tuned in C major, you can join in. So here is our melody, Caw the Yows. with a harmony from our lovely my stepmother's dog Hamish in the background. So thanks Hamish for joining in. This is Caw the Yows. Okay, there you go. So that is our melody. I hope you enjoyed it. That's Caw the Yows. And in our 3 p.m. session on Saturday, along with learning this melody, we will be learning the beginner arrangement. Now remember I told you what the theme of the weekend was for our harp learning? Harmonics. Well, here is our beginner arrangement. Okay, so that is what we will be learning in our 3 p.m. session together tomorrow. That's Saturday the 29th, 3 p.m. UK time. So that's our melody for the weekend and our beginner arrangement. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Are you afraid of the harmonics? You don't have to be, because remember, we'll already have done our harmonic technical session. What are some of the thoughts we're getting coming in about that? Can I print the PDF of the music Caw the Yows? I've tried, but the page printed completely black. You should be able to print it off. If you can see the sheet music as a PDF, then I think that it might be your printer settings that might be a little bit off, because it's just a PDF that we're sharing with you guys. So you should be able to print off just like any other PDF, just like I printed off about 5 minutes before this event. So yeah, just check your printer settings, I would say, if you're getting it printed in black. Any other question? You love that song. Oh, great, Louise. I'm so glad. I'm really excited to share it with you. And it does, of course, have lyrics. So if we have time in the beginner session, or the intermediate session on Sunday, then we can go over the song as well. I'm not promising. We'll just see if we have time, but it is a beautiful song. You can't wait. You love the melody. It's a really nice melody. It's very... I mean, it doesn't actually remind me of Calling the Sheep, to be honest with you. I feel like that might be a bit more strong. Kristen's excited. It's pretty. Yeah, it's a really pretty tune. I'm excited to share it with you. Thank you, everybody. Great. I'm so glad that you like it. This is very, very positive. You're going to try and figure out which mode it's in. Aha, very good. That's great. So yes, it is in a mode. It's not in C major, but your harp would be tuned as if you're about to play in C major. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much for letting us know that, Mary. So Mary's PDF printed fine. So hopefully if you sort out your settings a little bit, you'll be able to print it. Oh, and so did Kristen's. Fabulous. I'm glad everyone's got the music and you're getting ready. You remember the Sheila's version? Yes, Mary McMaster and Patsy said an amazing version of this song. Actually, lots of people do this song, but of course, Sheila's are a harp duo. So if you haven't heard them do it, then definitely look them up because it's fab. Great, I'm so glad you guys are all excited about that. Learning Caw the Yows. So after our beginner session at 3 p.m, we will be then moving on to our third session of the day, which is a discussion panel. So this is going to happen at 5 p.m. UK time, and I'm really excited about this. So we have got two amazing tutors coming to join us. The first is Tamsin Dearnley. Now, some of you have already met Tamsin, because if anyone out there, and I know there are some of you out there because I can see your names, are in the How to Harp membership, Tamsin came and shared with us in February. Amazing workshop on composing and a wonderfully inspiring concert. And we have a different guest artist come and teach and play for us in the How to Harp membership every month. So Tamsin was our special guest this year. And if you decide to join the membership, you have access to the entire back catalogue of all performances and all workshops that have been taught and shared in the membership. So you can't even see Tamsin. Tamsin is going to be on our discussion panel, and I'm really excited about talking to her about learning and teaching. Our discussion panel is all about learning and teaching, and she's got some great diverse approaches to teaching. And because she is particularly interested in composition and creativity, I'm really excited about discussing with her how she approaches these with her students. So Tamsin is part of our learning and teaching discussion. Alongside Tamsin is the amazing Ailey Robertson. Now, Ailey hasn't yet been a guest in the How to Harp membership, but she is scheduled to be a guest in August. So we're really excited about welcoming Ailey. Now, I'm lucky enough to work alongside Ailey at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, where we teach together. So we both have experience teaching in the university, teaching university students and master's students there in the conservatoire. And Ailey, of course, has that amazing experience of that high level tuition, but she also does lots of work in schools, online, with beginners, intermediates and advanced, all different levels. And some of you might even be members of Ailey's Patreon. So another really interesting voice to help us discuss the approaches to learning and teaching. Ailey is going to be joining us on that discussion panel at 5 p.m. UK time. But of course, the discussion panel is about learning and teaching. And so not just about teaching. And I feel it's really important for us to include the students in this discussion. It's all very well for us teachers to get together and talk about how we teach and how we approach teaching, but just as valid is listening to the learners and how they like to learn, what platforms are useful to them, and what approaches have worked. And so we have two learner harpists who are going to be joining us. These are two of our pod leaders in the How to Harp membership. Now, our pod leaders are not all advanced harpists, they're also harp learners to help really encourage everybody, be a support to everyone, and help everyone understand we're all equal in the How to Harp membership. So we have the amazing Mary and Rosie who are going to join us. They're going to share their experiences as learners of the harp in our learning and teaching panel. So I'm so excited to be sharing that with you all at 5 p.m. UK time on Saturday. And the last event for our Saturday is our concert. So like I said, in the How to Harp membership, every month we have a concert from a visiting artist. But of course, I like to go big or go home for the summer harp weekend. So we have not one, not two, but 3 harpists who are contributing to our concert on Saturday night. That's at 7 p.m. UK time. And that's going to be myself. I'm going to be performing for you first. And then we're going to have the amazing Karina Hewitt. She's a wonderful lever harpist. She's booked as a guest for us in 2025 in the How to Harp membership. And then we also have Alex Ryder, who is an amazing pedal harpist. He plays a stunning Camac Art Nouveau harp. And so I'm hoping that this concert will give you a lovely variety of approaches to harping, because Alex, of course, is a pedal harpist and he studies a very particular area of classical music. And he will also be joining us in the How to Harp membership in 2025. So I'm so excited for these sneak previews of some of our guests next year. And in true How to Harp style, after everyone has shared their music, there will be time for a Q&A with all of our guests. And so you'll be able to pick Karina and Alex's brain on anything you might want to. And that will conclude our Saturday events. So much packed into one day. Does anyone have any questions about those events? So Ailie's name is pronounced Ailie, but it's spelt Aillie, Ailie Robertson. Hopefully that helps. If you want to Google her and find out all about her, she is wonderful. Yes, Mary and Rosie are fantastic, Kristen. I'm excited to have them joining the panel. So then we move on to our second day of events, our Sunday the 30th of June. And we begin the day with our intermediate session. And so, like I said, this is the only session that's kind of joined. We'll be continuing our work on Caw the Yows, but we will be playing or learning, by the end of the session we'll be playing an intermediate arrangement of the same tune. And the idea really is that this is a continuation of the beginner, because usually when you play this tune, you would play it twice, at least twice. And so I'm now going to play you the beginner going into the intermediate arrangement. And if you've already downloaded the sheet music, that's what you will see. So the first two lines are the beginner arrangement, and the second two lines are the same tune with the intermediate arrangement. So here we go. Okay, and that brings you to the end of your tune learning. So that gives you the intermediate arrangement. What did you think? Do you have a favourite? Do you like the beginner or the intermediate? Do you like the progression? Let us know in the comments. I'm really excited about sharing that piece with you. But the melody for both are exactly the same. Connie says, you're wonderful. That's so kind of you, Connie. Not just our How to Harp and learning, but sharing the talents of so many harpists, teachers and composers. It's important for finding ourselves and learning. We are all unique. I completely agree. When I started How to Harp, I definitely did not want to make it about only learning from me. I think that the way that we really develop ourselves as musicians and enjoy and continue to feel passionate is by soaking up lots from lots of different people. And so that's what we try to do in the How to Harp membership, is give everyone the opportunity to learn from a really diverse range of harpists, but with an excellent foundation. So in the How to Harp membership, the technique bank gives you that really great foundation, so that when you do start exploring lots of different things, you don't become confused, because you've got that great basis to work from. Liz loves the progression. Amazing. So enjoyable to have the Q&As after the concerts. Yeah, I love that bit. getting all the questions and getting to hear about all their harp stories. That's really fun. I enjoy Mary so much in her practice sessions and look forward to the sessions she will be in. Oh, Mary, isn't that lovely? I just saw a comment from Mary, so there you go, Mary. So Mary is one of our amazing pod leaders in the How to Harp membership, and we have practice sessions regularly where our members meet up and practice together. Share your wins, share your struggles. We generally have at least one of these a week for you to get involved in, and our pod leaders often run them. Mary often runs them. And of course, Mary's going to be involved in our learning and teaching panel discussions. So everybody gets to meet Mary this weekend. Aren't we lucky? Linda, I'm glad you enjoyed both versions. I'm really glad. The progression's lovely, Jessica. Looking forward to learning the piece. Thank you, Heather, your enthusiasm and generosity. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Yeah, there's lots of variety. Great. Okay, well, we still have more sessions to tell you about, though. We have 2 more sessions. So in between, right after the intermediate session and before our next session, William and I will rush off to puppy school to train Quincy. So we have to rush off and rush back because we can't miss puppy school with Quincy. Obviously, he needs his training. So for those of you who don't know, that's our little puppy, our little Shetland sheepdog puppy. So he'll be going to his training class. That's not Zoomed. That's not shown live on Zoom. You'll be very glad to hear. But after puppy school, back live at 4 p.m. UK time on Sunday the 30th of June is our Alexander technique session. So along with hearing amazing music, playing amazing music, getting really technically focused, we love to learn about the things that happen behind the notes in music. We love to talk about goal setting, about mindset. We have a practice performing club where we discuss performance anxiety and breathing and all sorts of things that go on behind actually plucking the notes on the harp. And so our Alexander technique session is to help us make sure we're really looking after our bodies and really taking care of ourselves as we come to the harp, because it's so important that we are looking after ourselves to make sure we can play and continue to enjoy without pain. So I'm really looking forward to this practical session. Now, Sue has asked that we all wear comfortable clothes and have a couple of books on hand. So if you're coming along to that session live, or if you're getting ready to watch the replay, make sure that you've got nice comfy clothes on and you've got those books ready. Sounds like it's going to be a really practical workshop, which is great because it means we get loads of takeaways for us to work through. I'm really excited about that workshop for sure. And of course, there'll be time for question and answers with Sue. So if you have any specific things you'd like to talk about, we can do that. And then our final session of the whole weekend to round it all off, you guys have got me, and I just looked at the time and already forgot it. So let me check the time one last time. 6 p.m. UK time. We have a power hour. Now, I have power hours once a month in the membership. This is where people can just show up and ask any questions that they like. So you can come on the Zoom. You don't have to put your camera on if you don't want to. You can type the questions for me. If you do want to put your camera on and show me your hand or show me a section of music that you have got a question about, then you can do that as well. But it's basically just a complete free-for-all to pick my brain about anything you want. We're going to have that to round off the weekend. It feels like a very fitting way to finish the weekend. So do come along with your questions. If you have questions about particular sheet music, it's quite good if you send that music in advance, and then I'm able to share a small section of it on screen so that everyone else can understand what's being looked at. But I'm really looking forward to that. And if you can't join live and you have a question, please just email your questions in and we will try to get through them all. Kristen says she loves power hours. I actually love power hours too. I really love troubleshooting, and I really love the kind of quick pace that often the power hours pick up as we try and get through everyone's questions. It's really good fun, really good fun. And it feels like a really fitting way to bring the weekend to a close. Now, throughout this weekend, the How to Harp membership doors will be open, and we do have some extra special offers that we are running. So if you are interested in joining us in the How to Harp membership, if you like what you see and you'd like to come along and get involved in the community, then you will get some emails about how you can do that, and you can read more information about the How to Harp membership. But we do have some wonderful special offers. We have got a half price first month in the membership. We have got 15% off our 6-month package, and we've got 20% off our annual package. So all of these special offers are running through the weekend for you guys to get involved and to celebrate the harp. And I believe that is it. Hi from Gateshead. Nice. Hi. So nice that people are still joining in. That's lovely. So does anyone have any questions that you guys would like to ask? I don't have anything not comfy anymore. What size of books? I don't have a lot of those. I love that you don't have anything not comfy anymore, Kristen. That's an amazing thing to say. I believe that the books, from what I know, no, not a notebook, Connie. From what I have experienced before in Alexander Technique, I believe the books are actually to put under the back of your head whilst you lie on the ground. So they don't have to be big books, but it is to prevent your neck when you're lying on the ground from arching back onto the ground as you lie in a relaxed position. So you probably want enough books to give you, I don't know, at least that much height. What's that? 3 inches, I'm guessing. So yeah, it's to rest your head on and make sure they're big enough for you to rest your head on. I believe that's what they're for, because I've done that a few times before in an Alexander Technique workshop. Where do we find the replays? The replays will all be emailed out to you. So you do have to sign up to get the Zoom links and get the replay links. The first lot of replays will be emailed on Saturday night. Sunday morning, I beg your pardon. Sunday morning. So we'll have all the events on Saturday, and then on Sunday morning we will send you out the replays of Saturday events and the links to the Sunday events. And then we'll have all the events on Sunday, and on Monday morning we will email you out the replays of the Sunday events and that's it. Because there's no Monday events. Yes. So, does anyone else have any questions that I can help you with about the weekend? Also, anyone who's in the membership, this will all go as a special course into the membership to give you just really quick and easy access. Everyone's good? Everyone's good. If you guys are good, then I am also good. I'm very much looking forward to this weekend and to welcoming you guys all in. We've had an amazing sign up, but there's always room for more. So if you know of anyone who might be interested in joining us for the weekend, please do send them the link to get involved. And yes, just spread the word. Come to as many live events as you can, because that's where you'll be able to ask the questions that you have. And other than that, if there's no other questions, I was late to the party. Will we get the replay of this as well? So make sure you sign up to the event. If you're signed up to the event, you will get replays. Oh, the replay of this. This is a live YouTube video, so this will automatically go onto our channel. But yes, we'll include the link to this as well. So yeah, you can get the replay to this. You'll get the replay to all of the events over the weekend. So don't worry, replays are in the bag. Okay guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I am so happy and excited about sharing the weekend with you. I'm going to go and see what's going on with Hamish. He's decided to bark through our entire live session. Working with dogs and children, I know what they say. It's not dogs, is it? It's animals or children. Anyway, we'll go and make sure he's all right. And we look forward to seeing you guys for our first session, which will be on Zoom, won't be on YouTube. First session will be on Zoom at 1 p.m. UK time tomorrow. That's Saturday, the 29th of June. You guys are all so very welcome. Go and download your sheet music, get it printed, get ready, and I can't wait to harp with you over the weekend. I'll see you all very soon.